Alright guys, it's Charlie Tango 1994 back with another YouTube video. Although it's pretty early in the year, I've started making plans for what I want to be doing this summer. And although I'm still waiting for an update on when I'm going to get my eyesight back to normal and I can start driving again, I'm keen to get my bits together to get out on some DX trips once the weather improves this summer. I've started to pull some bits together to go in my radio bag, which I'll do a review of later in the year. But one important bit of kit that seems to have gone missing since last year is my portable battery. So I've been out, well, not gone out, gone online and ordered myself a replacement battery. One of the hardest bits around going out and working your radio portable is how to power it. Obviously, most rigs are designed to work in a car, but when running portable, you really don't want to be lugging a big car battery out with you. Although to be fair, some people do just that, but for me, I'd be looking for something a little bit easier to manage. There are some suitable 12-volt batteries out there, most commonly tracer batteries that are small and lightweight, but to be honest, they're a bit out of my price range, so in the end I opted for a car jumper battery. I was a bit dubious about it the first time, but was pretty impressed with the original one that I bought. It came in a nice case with a bunch of accessories, and I've used it a lot on DX trips over the years. I went up to the Buxton Bash with it last year, and even though I didn't use it for any radio stuff because of the weather, that was the last time I remember seeing it. Since returning from Buxton, I've gone through my bags and I can't turn it up anywhere. So I had a look around eBay looking for a replacement, but couldn't turn up the exact one. So I went for something similar, which I've got here in the box. It's not the same build quality as the other one, but this is a 3000 mAh battery, where my previous one was 2000 mAh. In terms of usage, I could get between 2 to 3 hours of use when I had a radio connected to it, and have never had worries about comparing the two different batteries. They're both very compact and lightweight, which is what I really need from a battery. The build quality on this is fine, although I would say it's not as rugged as perhaps the one I had before. Both of them come with an integrated torch on the front, which is always useful to have. One main difference between this and my old one is that this one has only one USB port. It's not a massive headache, but there might be times when I would like to charge two devices at the same time, so this might be a limiting factor when I'm out and about. What was a bit disappointing was the lack of a case and less accessories on the replacement. You do get the USB charger here that lets you charge both micro USB and lightning devices, as well as the old iPhone iPad connector. And naturally, it comes with these crocodile clips to connect to a car battery when using it to start your car. This same connector lets you connect your radio with bare wires, and that's really all you need. My old one also came with a cigarette lighter converter, as well as the ability to charge through your cigarette lighter in a car. Both of these can be bought separately, however, as they're standard connectors. I do have two radios that I need the cigarette adapter for, so I've ordered it separately through eBay. I probably won't need to charge it from my car battery, so I don't need the other charging cable. Obviously, these are designed to jumpstart your car when you end up with a flat battery, and although I've not done it with this one, I have had reason to jumpstart my car with the old one, and it worked a charm. It does need a good charge in it, and once it's been used to start a car, most of the power is depleted, but it's still a useful thing to have in your car in case you do ever need to jumpstart your car at the side of the road. Because of its weight and size, it fits into any loadout, and I'm looking forward to testing this one out on a few DX trips, but since it's a bigger battery than the last one, I expect it to do well. Like all rechargeable batteries, a note of caution here is not to let it run completely down, as they're difficult to bring back to a full charge. This one has 4 lights showing the amount of power left, and I would suggest stopping once you get down to the 2 red lights, but this should give you a good 3 to 4 hours of radio use without needing a recharge. Obviously, it's great at keeping your camera batteries or your mobile phone topped up, so it does come in useful when you're out and about and away from any power supplies. This was a few quid cheaper than my last one, coming in at just over £20, and although it's not as rugged as my old one, the styling as well as the general size and weight, are just fine for what I need it for. As soon as I can get out in the car, I'll find a good location to test this out with a good radio and a T2LT, but I'm sure this will be a regular item in my radio bag in the future